This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go.
Good morning, everybody. We're heading to Memphis, Tennessee to the Civil Rights Museum. So we'll see you there. Follow us. We'll do you proud.
Hey, let's get this done. We're headed to Memphis, baby. We're here. We made it.
And we're here to just show that we're here to organize. But I do want to make mention that before we go any further, because of the letter that I wrote to Delta Airlines, I want to make sure, do we have any Delta leadership here? If they're here, can you come forward?
They're not here.
Not here.
Okay, so let's carry on. Delta chose not to show up, but I wanted to make sure if they were here that we gave them an invitation to come and stand with their Delta workers, and they did not show up. Dr. King represented energy, no matter how tired he was, no matter the tireless days, nights he spent. What he brought power and he brought energy to the people.
Our work group. We made the trip from Atlanta today to Memphis, like Dr. King made the trip to come support workers. He came to Memphis to help support the sanitation workers who were having grievances with their employer, just like we're having grievances with our employer, Delta. We're not going to allow Delta to hijack Dr. King's legacy and fancy themselves like they're socially progressive, and they're upholding Dr. King's legacy when they're not adhering to the tenets that Dr. King stood for.
So we owe it to Dr. King to continue to show up and represent his legacy, because none of us, am I right, would we be here if it had not been for Dr. King?
So to my brothers and sisters at Delta, are organized and get what they deserve, some dignity and respect on the job, proper wages, some safety in place. Until everything is done, we're going to be there. We're going to continue to organize. We're going to give them what they deserve.
I had to come down here and make sure I supported my brothers and my sisters here, trying to organize so that we can have a more secure future once we are organized.
And it's the same thing for us at Delta Airlines. Don't let this just be the end of what we do. We got to continue to push through. We got to continue Dr. King's legacy. We got to continue being the change we want to see in the world.
The people here today that work for Delta are courageous because they're stepping up on behalf of their brothers and sisters, of their siblings, to fight for better equipment, better safety, better health insurance, better wages. The fact that Delta every single day intimidates their workers in a million different ways, and it's time for Delta workers to step up and carry this fight through to the end and to claim the full legacy and mantle of Martin Luther King, who was not just for civil rights, human rights, but for workers' rights as well.
Thank you, Dr. King. Thank you for everything you did so that I could be standing here today, publicly speaking. Thank you so much.
And so our slogan must not be burn, baby, burn. It must be build, baby, build. Organize, baby, organize.